Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys know what time it is. It's time to get rich in a simulator, guys. We are trading. Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Yo, yo. All right, guys. Sounds like we have some really good audio now, and we can continue. Welcome in, welcome in. You know, we are doing some Bitcoin sim trading. So come on in. We will teach you how to turn a profit betting shorts and longs on Bitcoin. And the app we are using is TradingView. So go ahead and give it a download and follow along. Bearish. So today, I'll tell you what. Hey, Mikey. What up? Carter, Thompson, Timpson. Yep. So check this out. I'll show you the market for today. Let's see. Okay. All right. So check this out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that. All right. So check it out. We have got a large, this was this morning at, appreciate the follow, appreciate the likes. This was this morning at 1 a.m. Eli, welcome in. We had a very strong uptrend here. And as you see, it just continued further in. Welcome, Taylor. Just continued further up here. This is around 4:40 a.m. this morning. And then it dropped down a little bit. But see, as you can see, it's an uptrend. We were in an uptrend here. Welcome in. Happy Gilmore. Welcome in, guys. Y'all share the live. Yep. So we are in an uptrend. And today we are going to be talking about support and resistance. So, yes, share the live, guys. Welcome in, Japper. All right. So we are going to zoom back in on the market today, guys. Welcome in, Sean. Let's zoom back into where we were. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is, though, around 4 a.m., we had a little bit of resistance, but then it leveled out throughout the day. But overall, it was on an uptrend today. So let's see. Sorry. Get your view right. What up, wonderful Chris? All right. So as you can see, so we're trading on the 5-minute time frame. What up? What up? What up? No losses. Definitely no. Not. I haven't. So I lose every now and then, but the difference between the profits gained and the losses lost are exponential. So as long as you can stay in that, as long as you can stay positive with your winnings and not go too low on your losses, then you will be profitable every single day, guys. All right, so check this out. Overall, today we were in an uptrend, which is amazing. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. All right, so overall uptrend, that's great. We're trading in the 5-minute time frame, guys, which is, a lot can happen in 5 minutes. So let's zoom in, let you just see what I'm talking about. We're just going to get a lot bigger on our view here, guys. As you can see, okay, let's expand the price some more, guys, so we can actually see our candles. Welcome in, everyone. If you are just joining us, we are going to be talking about support and resistance today. We are sim trading Bitcoin, trying to take our account from $1,000 all the way to $1 million, guys. All right. So, which is easy to do if you follow trend lines. I mean, it's rinse and repeat, as you can see there right here drawn, which is really nice. All right, so here we go. So, get where I started trading. All right. Here's some trades. Okay, so as you can see, a lot happens in the 5-minute time frame. So it may seem like it's going fast, and a lot of people say, "Oh, never trade in the 5-minute time frame." But listen, whenever you're doing trend lines, you must trade in the 5-minute time frame, because that's where your decisions are going to be at. I mean, you can see most if it's going to go up or down right away. I mean, you don't want to be in a 15-minute time frame and have to wait 15 whole minutes for you to know whether or not it's going to go up or down, red or green. So because you need to know when to short or when to long the position, that way you can get in and get out. You know what I mean? We want to make little profits throughout the day, and that's what adds up. All right, so what was that? That was a sell. Yeah, so I mean, we bought in, like I said, we bought in at 63,243, and we sold at oh, okay. 63,277. So I mean, literally got like what, $10, $12 on that. So I mean, listen. Hey, well, Wilson, don't worry, dude. You stick out with us, and we will show you. I mean, it's so easy. All you got to do is just watch, and then once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. So, I mean, in the past 3 days, I'm up. Let's see. Where's my iPhone? I'll tell you the exact number. For some reason, I can't find it on TradingView, but I can see it on my phone, TradingView. Let's see. We're up $658.28 in the past 3 days. And we have made 100 orders. We have made 100 trades in the past 3 days. I mean, it's crazy lucrative. So like I said, I haven't had a loss. I haven't lost out of the profits. All right, so listen. So we've been betting with $2,000 in the betting in the in the sim account. That way it's to simulate if you were to get started, you can get started with as little as $1,000, $2,000. But see, we're starting with 2,000 just because the profits are a little bit larger at 2,000. I mean, you could do 1,000 and still get started, and I mean, still see really good profits. But at 2,000, when you're wagering 2,000, and as you can see over here, my margin is actually not even 2,000. It's $1,985.98. So that means, I mean, every single trade I'm able to cap like $54, $30, $20, $15. And like I said, you just get in and you get out. And that's why we trade on the 5 minute, because it goes up and down so quickly. You can get in on the up, ride it, get your $15 of profit, swap right back around, right, sell at right there, get your $15 in profit, swap right back around, sell, and ride the red candle right back down. So I mean, as you can see, hold on, look, I'll show you right here. Okay. All right, so look, see these 4 little green blips? All right, so look, check this out. All right, so you have a little bit. All right, so you have buyers taking control right here. You have a little bit of resistance right here, guys, as you can see, this little red candle that was fighting our green, because the green is our stock. It was shooting up to the moon, right? Well, we had a little bit of resistance from sellers. Well, that also had resistance from buyers. And same thing, as you can see right down, and it started getting smaller and smaller resistance, but you can see a trend, and the up candles, the upward candles are a lot larger than the red candles here. So, if you have a hunch and you follow the trend line here, this trend line that was going upwards, guys, then you know that you need to buy in. So you buy down here, right? When it's like, oh, you don't know if it's going down. It's obviously not going down because it's like flatlined. It's obviously not going up, right? But you have a blue one right before it. What's the trend right now? Right this second? Well, and right here, the trend for today is going up. But I'll get to that in a second. Trend for today is going up. All right, but look, so you would ride these blues all the way up. You're buying. You get in here, you buy. You sell up here for like $50, right? So then you're out. But then you swap back right around and you sell, and then you ride these big candles all the way back down. Boom. And you're making profit the whole time. I mean, you're making profit up here. That's the cool thing about trading futures is you're just betting on whether it's going up or down in that minute. Like literally, it's every 5 minutes. You can make profit every 5 minutes. So I mean, you ride it going up, you ride it going down, and you're getting profit both ways, buying and selling. And you just basically just, follow a trend line the whole day. You know what I mean? And you kind of basically go off of each candle. So you have to sit there and watch it. You can't really just set it and forget it, or else you're going to make a mistake and lose a lot of money, which is not what we want to do, right? We want to make a living off of this. We want to do this every single day to where we don't have to have a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, let me reposition here, guys. All right, so listen. We just want little wins throughout the day. We don't want to try to make 100% gains, because when you bet everything that you have, you're either going to go one way or the other. You know what I mean? And you must set a stop loss, or else, I mean, it can just go sideways so quick and you can lose, more money than you wanted to. But that's why it's important to go ahead and trade. But that's why it's good to go ahead and trade with TradingView, That's the app I use, guys. So go ahead and go into your app store and download TradingView. That is the app that we're on right now. So if you want to do what I'm doing right now and follow along, you download TradingView, and then I'll show you what to do from there. So look, hold on. All right. So we'll move over. Let's see if you can see this. You go to TradingView, and then you would go down below these time frames over here on the bottom left of the screen. You would go below the time frames, and there's a button where you can connect to your brokerage. But you just choose paper trading. Let's see. You can see that, right? It's probably a little small, but you can Google it. I mean, if you're, oh, there's my realized profit, $658. You see what I'm saying? So when you download a what is this? A TradingView account, you can choose to connect a brokerage. Well, you can connect a brokerage with real money, or you can connect paper trading brokerage. And when you do paper trading brokerage, it gives you access to $100,000 in funds. So you can basically use as much, money as you want to think. Whatever you're going to actually trade with is basically however much you can practice with, but for this instance, we're going to take like $2,000. Like I said, my margin is 1,985 and 98 cents. And we're trying to make profit off of that, which we're about to do. So I'll let you guys check this out here. We're about to put in a short because market is falling. So we put in a short, guys, because we got this red candle here growing. It's forming like a tornado. And we have also set a stop loss, guys, at negative $3.36. So if it starts swapping back around and it goes upwards and buyers try to take control, then I'm not going to lose any more than $3.36 in theory. Sometimes it can jump a little bit past that, but it won't go really more than that much. You know what I mean? So it's really good to set a stop loss because you'll save a lot of money if it doesn't go your way. And it's just a little safety net. So it's best to have a stop loss. So if you start every trade with a stop loss just right under where you started, then you'll never lose money because you're literally like right where you started, right? You could set the stop loss. Here, look. You could set the stop loss for right at the same price that you bought in at. But I'm already down 85 cents, so I can't do that. But I could set it. So it doesn't shut you off. It'll shut off when it hits the stop loss, but it won't shut you off right away. It'll give you like $1. So it can swing like $1. So my stop loss is at 336. It really won't cut me off. Like if it jumps to like 430, it won't cut me off because I'll still have another 6 cents or whatever before it hits like $1 in my experience. But so yes, stop loss is very important. However, here we go. Now this is the fun part. This is where you go to take profit. So you would grab your green TP right here, and you would take it all the way down into green profits. And then we are going to confirm that. Going to confirm that take profit order. And yes, we are in profits, guys. Now we're in $1.18 profit. So we will move our move our stop loss into profit. Now our stop loss is in 60 cent of profit, 67 cent. But we can actually go a little bit lower. So $1.29, guys. So no matter what, in theory, we should, since we moved our stop loss up, we should not lose more than $1.23 in profit. So we will gain off of this, unless it swings so hard that it knocks my stop loss back into the negative, which isn't incredibly hard to do when you're just betting on the zero line, right? Because it's swaying so far, so close to the buy line that it can knock it over or knock it under pretty quickly. So we just got a stop loss executed, but it executed in profits. Let's see. Let's just double check. Yeah, so 68 cents in profit, guys, which is 68 cents. I mean, come on. You just want to hit this all the time. You know what I mean? Throughout the day. So, yes, this is your job, but it's a fun job. And, I mean, who doesn't like making money? Sitting at the crib. I mean, because literally you can have TV going here, stocks going here, social media and stuff going here. I mean, you can have it all, guys, and you don't ever have to leave the house. So, stocks is a great way to make a living. You don't ever have to leave your family. So, like I said, follow along for more. We have got it all, guys. All right, so now the line has switched, and it is going green. That means we about to buy. See, we are literally just watching in the 5-minute time frame for the bar to go green or red. Yes, we're going off the trend line, of course. But in theory, we're just waiting to see what it's doing in the 5-minute. And if we notice that it's going to shoot up in green, and we're going to hit a buy order. And if we see, now this is about to go. See, good thing we didn't place. So a lot of times I'll go to buy or sell, and then I'll just sit there and wait and see if the candle goes red or green. Because when it's flatlined like that, that is the number one time to tell if it's going to go up or down. Because that's, the deciding factor is right here at the baseline. And once it goes red, you come over here and you swap to sell. That way, yes. See, that way you are ready for when it starts diving. Right? So now we're already $2.72 into profit. $3.14 in the profit. $3.14 in profit, guys. We just want this to go down forever. That's what we want. We want this to go down forever because that is going to get us paid. So, yes, keep going, keep going. See, now we're at 418, guys. 418. 493, guys. 493. It is running. All right. All right, so it jumped down to 360. My stop loss is set to $4.32 in profit. So let's see, it jumped down to $3.60. And actually, see, that's what I mean. It actually jumps so hard sometimes that even though we were like $4.30 set at stop loss in profit, and the ending price looked like it was at $3.33 or whatever it was, it actually jumped down to $1.68. So even though we were at $4 stop loss, it jumped so hard so quick that we only ended with $1.68 profit. But that is still $1.68 profit. I mean, you do that 100 times a day, 100 times 5 is what? 500? All right. But no. But that being said, that is good math. Don't get me wrong. 100 times 5, 500. So 500 blips of this, and you could be making like $168 bucks. If it was minuscule like that one was. But not all trades are that small. I mean, you could hit $30, $40, $50, $60 in a trade. I mean, it's every 5 minutes, though. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. And like I said, you watch me and watch what I do for a little while, and you, too, can trade like this and win every few minutes. Like I said, it's easy once you get the hang of it. I ain't gonna lie, I've literally been doing this for 3 days. Don't play. Literally been doing this for 3 days. So don't even play. I know. Thank you. That was great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. W's in the chat. Okay, so we're at like a stagnant point for some reason. It is just floating right here. Let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. Okay, let's see. Not gonna lie, guys. So based on this trend line, this is a downward trend line. Let's see. So this arrow here has this dotted line coming down like this. But see, it is touching the very tip of this candle. It may not be solid green up there, but you can see that little green line. You can see that little green line, and that is the top of the candle. At the top of that dotted, perforated yellow line. All right, so anyways, so you have a point A, right? This is the start of your trend line. You have a point A. And then you must have a point B, right? This is it. It's like right away. No, it's not, I don't think. I don't think that's it. Okay, so as you can see here, price broke through the trend line. It was touching here. This was the second point. It hadn't touched anywhere else. There wasn't a second point all the way until this crest right here. This was the second point. But see, price immediately, okay, my bad. So sorry. All right, so yes, price came this way. It touched here. And then it respected the trend line, right? So you're going to trade along the trend line, and then Price broke through the trend line right here, came back down, which means if this trend line was to continue downward, that means we are going to end pretty much in a sell order. And as you can see by this larger graph here, I mean, look at where we came from, guys. Look at this. This was earlier in the day. We were way up here, right? So we have come down, yes. But then we have come back up, yes. It is only natural for the graph to go back down. It can go back down to its daily low, right? Which is actually way down here. The daily low was at like 1:05 a.m. this morning, or 12:55 a.m. this morning was the daily low. But that means it could drop back down to the daily low. All right, let's zoom back in and place an order. Let's make some money, right? So the start of our candle is green. So the cool thing about this graph is you can see the bars at the bottom as well as the candles up top, which is like totally tubular, because before this candle up here goes in either direction, this candle down here does an entire like jolt up or down, and it'll even flash from green to red like before it even happens, which is pretty wild. Because if you're watching the market diligently enough, you kind of see that was about to go up green. See, it showed it down below. Like the graph reacts off of itself, if that makes sense. So if you really just watch the graph, it's going to react in either way, you know. Like, look, watch. This is about to break this trend line. This is about to break this trend line and go below. We're going to go ahead and put in a sell order. Stop loss is $6, $5.94. Let's see our take profit. We're going to take down to $24.43. And look, it broke price right there. It broke through the trend line. That's what that red X. Oh, gosh. I've got to keep this thing centered. That was the red X right there, though, is where price broke through the trend line. Y'all share the live, guys and gals. Share it. Let's get everybody rich. We are sim trading Bitcoin. Come on, sim trading. Yikes. That was loud. We just got stop lost. Which is okay. It was only $5.90 or whatever I said. I know I haven't had like a crazy large win in either direction yet, but you'll see that the winnings outweigh the losses exponentially. So, like, yes, you may lose 25%. You may lose, yes, you may lose 75% of the time, but the 25% of the time that you win, the profits outweigh the losses every single time. If you're trading trend lines, trading it right. Hey, good job, guys. Y'all have made it this far. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's trading time. Share the live, my friends. Share the live. All right, we're just going to wait to see if this is going to support this, if the buyers are going to support this or reject it with resistance. And we have resistance. But see, you definitely hold it. You hold it before you go in the wrong direction, but it looks like we have some support for the sellers. Looks like we may be putting in a sell position. I believe we're going to put in a sell position. All right. So we have dropped our take profit down to 26.32. And our stop loss is set at 35.02. We'll see how this plays out. So, go and download Trading View. Download the paper trading part of TradingView. That way you can follow along with your own trades. Hopefully about to shoot into some profits here. I believe we're getting a strong selling. This is Savannah Sugar Works. That is my business. All right, guys. So I just had to cancel the stream earlier and fix all types of audio, but it is sounding flawless now. Nelly. Come on, sellers. Alrighty. So this one moved in the wrong direction. That's why it's taking so long to even back out. All right, we're about to be even back out. Go back into profit. We're back to $2.62 negative. Oh, $1.32. All right, we're now $1.85 in profit. All right, our stop loss was executed. We got 70 cents. I know it may not seem like much, but I'm telling you, whenever the big one hits, see, these bars are just going like so small, but whenever they do hit like a big bar, you make a lot of, you make a good amount of money off of it. So it is very important to just stay with it. And also, you must know that it's late at night, and there's like prime times to trade it. So just because you're not seeing like a lot of crazy profit right this second doesn't mean you wouldn't ever. So just take that into account. All right, 8 on the eye. That's so funny. I'm about to go get an airhead. I'll be right back. All right, we're in profit. It's $2.23. Oh yeah, $8.46. That's definitely a little something I wanted to show you for sure. It's just a little bit better. $10.14. I mean, come on now. Come on, take us to the moon. Oh, yeah, come on. $11.57. I mean, for normal people, this is amazing wage. It's like door dashing without having to DoorDash, or Uber without having to Uber. You know what I'm saying? All you need is $2,000 to start, or you could do 1,000. I have a feeling like it may go up more. Man, these things are good. $12. 12.71. Okay. Our stop lost out. Our stop lost out at the maximum, $12.71. Now watch. Now it's going to try to go down. And we follow it on the way down. We stop lost out. It's okay though. We only set it at $2.88. It jumped past it though. It went to $3.44. But it's okay. Whatever. Anyways, I'm about to get off. Come watch me tomorrow. Follow me if you didn't already. Happy trading. You got this. Come join me tomorrow. See some more.